ask you about the 500 game milestone. I guess what was that like, and just is that something that when you enter the league you think, well, halfway to 1,000, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's a few, like your first game, your 100th game. Obviously, the 500th was the next. It's pretty cool, pretty special. There's obviously times where you think you're not going to get the next game or whatever, but it's good to get to there.
Is that something you kind of reflect on after your career's over, or can you kind of take a moment and enjoy the milestone?
For sure, I took a moment. Definitely enjoyed the game. Had some fun, but yeah, something that's pretty cool. I'm quite proud of. But like you said, there's still more. Hopefully to keep going.
You still keep track of the All Kings and see what they're doing this year?
Yeah, I see them on social media. They're number one ranked, right, in the whole CHL, and they were good last year, but it wasn't playoffs, right? Yeah. They got kind of screwed last year from the COVID, like many people I'm sure have. But yeah, it should be good this year.
It was a long time ago, but you were one of those guys that laid the foundation of that organization, because they're kind of. What do you remember about those days here in Edmonton? No, it wasn't at this rink; it was at the other rink. But
they were awesome. We started out the expansion team. Obviously, didn't start out too hot out of the gates, which is I think to be expected. But my last year we were really good, and then the next 2-3 years they were really good when they won the Mem Cup, and it's solid organization all the way through, and you're seeing it the last couple of years again.
How many of the 500 have been at forward? Like a handful?
Oh, good question. I don't know. I'd say maybe 20 to 30.
Oh, okay. That's more.
Maybe. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
The outdoor game, who did you have out there? And I wonder if that's one of those games, except for the 60 minutes you're playing, that really is a family affair.
Yeah, it was awesome. My wife and 2 kids, they came up for the family skate, and my parents were there as well. It was the whole weekend was so much fun. Never been a part of that before, so just try to take everything in. And obviously, you said like the game, the 60 minutes. Even then, it was pretty cool. Just looking around, being outside. There was some snow falling in the first period. It was just perfect weather too, so it was a lot of fun.
What have you enjoyed, Mark, about when you are paired with a younger guy, whether it's Bryson or Samuelson, guys who are still learning their way through the league? What have you enjoyed about working with them, imparting wisdom, or however you can help them during a game, going through different situations?
I think just through play, try to be steady, try to be solid. I don't give any unsolicited advice. That's not really me, never has been me, but it's been fun to be around, like you said, the guys like that, young guys throughout the whole lineup. You look up and down our roster, there's a lot of young guys, a lot of talent, and it's been a very fun group to be a part of.
Yeah. It sounded like coming in that you wanted to prove that you could be a defenseman every day after what you went through in Florida and Dallas, even if you had to play some forward. So what's it been like to show that you can be steady and be as consistent as you've been this season? Yeah, I think it's gone pretty well. I haven't played any games forward this year yet. Still time, but no, it's been that's what I tried to do coming into this year, and so far so good.
Especially during the last week, there's been so much talk about what's building here. How do you keep that longer than a week? Like, what are the steps that you guys got to take to make sure that carries into next week and next year?
I think it's just keep it even keel. I know that sound, you probably hear that answer all the time, and but like I said, a lot of young guys here. It's definitely on the way up, and it's very exciting, to see the roster the way it is right now, and whatever changes that come, it's going to be an exciting team to watch, be a part of. Who knows?
Thanks, everybody.
Good. Yeah, thank you guys.